Howdy, 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 DizJabberz. Christian's back, and this is episode, holy God, are we on episode 4 already? We absolutely are. And with episode 4, it brings us to our very first Instagrammer. What? Yes, we have an Instagrammer in-house. And when I say in-house, I don't mean in-house because that would be kind of creepy and awkward doing this like that. But seriously, we have an Instagrammer, a real deal, legit Instagrammer that goes by the name of Kate in Disney.
I want to be there and baby dance the night away. I let my hair down to find one. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. Let me show you what a good time looks like.
Let's bring her in. Kate.
Hi.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, this is Kate in Disney. She is our very first Instagrammer. It is my proud pleasure to say that she does attend our trivia nights, and the other night she was kicking some butt. But unfortunately, her husband had to change the router. So she, uses that excuse as to why she couldn't, end the game. But here she is. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's the Instagrammer in that Mickey ears hat? It is Kate right here. Kate, welcome to the show. Thank you for being on here. I'm going to start off real quick and easy by just saying I love your Instagram. And it's weird right now you being the first Instagrammer that we have here. Because usually I'm like, oh, I fell in love with your channel. No, your Instagram, I love your pictures, which is how I met you. Of course, heart, 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 heart. I'm going. And I'm looking and I'm like, this girl's she's kind of legit, right? Do I dare ask her to be on the show? She could be my first. And then I messaged her, and did she get right back to me? No, it took her a little while. And then finally she did. And then we both find out we live in the same state. We both find out that we are both in the same profession. This is fantastic. OMG. So what we're going to do now, as you all know, is we're going to let her talk a little bit, sell herself a little bit, if you will, by the first segment of DizJabberz Chat, which is called, Who Are You? So we want to hear your story about how you became this Instagrammer. Kate?
Oh, man. So I have always been a huge Disney fan, like from birth. Okay. My first trip to Disney World we took when I was 4 years old, and we went pretty much every year since. Because then my parents bought a timeshare, not DVC. Oh, they got a timeshare. I know, but we still own it today, so
but
I get to use
it. About that, you're like, why did you do DVC?
I am, but then I mean, we just rent our DVC points now, so like we borrow from other companies. And so I would go like 1 to 2 times a year growing up. A couple of trips to Disneyland mixed in, and then it kind of got amped up as I got into college because my parents got divorced and my dad didn't know where to take me. So he's like, let's go to Disney. And I, of course, was like, sure, let's go. So anytime I'd be like, Dad, can we go to Disney? We would go like 2-3 times a year. And then it got really bad when I met my husband, who had never been to Disney. or I'm sorry, he'd only gone one time before.
Oh, he's going to be a convert. She's going to convert him over.
I was really nervous when I took him on our first trip because I was worried he wasn't going to like it.
And
he
some
wasn't
people
gonna
don't.
get it. I had taken some of my best friends before, and they were like, "You're too much. We can't go with you to Disney." So I was terrified that I was like, I really like this guy. Like, I really want to be with this guy, but like, what's going to happen? Like, this is a huge part of me.
Could you imagine if that was the deal breaker? And I guarantee it is for some Disney people.
100%. Like, I guarantee you there are people that go by themselves, not with their significant others because they can't take it. But thankfully, I slowly indoctrinated him into it until like, I distinctly remember one day we're sitting on the couch and like, scrolling through things. And I would always tell him news about Disney, like, oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. And I remember one day he turns to me and he's like, did you see this new snack they have at the Magic Kingdom? And I was like, what did you just say to me?
No.
What? And then that's how I knew. I'm like, I got him. We're good.
He's hooked.
So now, yeah, he's hooked. We're good. And he follows all the things I follow now. Like, we both have annual passes to Florida, to Disney World. We've both been to Disneyland numerous times. We've been to Disneyland Paris. We've been to Alani twice. We've been on the cruise, and we just got back from a trip to Tokyo Disney in December.
First of all, I am a little bit nervous about having you on this show right now because you might just ace every single thing I'm going to throw at you tonight. I don't know.
Oh, I'm nervous.
No, I'm nervous. You shouldn't be. Guys, I'm a DVC member, and I haven't even been to Aulani. She has been, and she's not a DVC member.
No, we rented points. We went twice, and we rented points because you have to do a studio if you're there.
Yeah.
Like, whenever you go to Aulani, I got all the tips for you for Aulani because, listen, you want to save money at Aulani? I can help you. Hopefully I'm going in August. I have our trip booked.
Okay.
So leading up to Aulani, if we do end up going, if everything works out, I will share my like trip planning tips and stuff, like how to save money on groceries and all those kinds of things.
Unbeknownst to me, I had no idea she was going to take this route, DizJabberz. So we totally can do a little bit of a segment, a little, shooting from the hip about some tips and tricks she might have for us. For all of you DizJabberz out there that are planning a trip in the very near future. Okay, so that got you got your husband into it. Now, where'd the whole Instagram love come from?
Oh, I totally forgot that whole part. So
yeah.
So I always post about our trips on Instagram, but here's the thing, we go like 4 or 5 times a year. And then in between, I'm posting pictures of like retro pictures and stuff. And not everyone in my friends likes to hear about it because I share about it a lot. Oh, man. So I kind of had this idea, like percolating, that I wanted to start a Disney page because I didn't want to annoy all my friends and family that just weren't into it. And it's okay if they're not into it. It's just what I'm into, like, a lot. So I made my own page. And it just so happened to be like, it was leading up to when we were going on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. We decided we were going to call out sick from work and go to that ride when it opened. So we were there the day it opened. And it was awesome. So I got to share it. And then I've been sharing and connecting with a lot of people on Instagram. I've been sharing some tips with them, like kind of like some secret spots when I was there in my videos.
And we're going to hear all about them a little bit later, DizJabberz. We're going to get her. We're going to pick her brain. And
then I also do like a couple of retro posts because, like I said, I've been going since I was 4, so in the early 80s. And you don't need to know my age, but it's been a long
She's still younger than me, guys.
time.
She's still younger than me, so it doesn't matter. It's all good.
I mean, I am the same age as Epcot, and that's so I've been, and I'm wearing my Epcot shirt today. So
that is
fitting.
the spirit jersey I want.
I just got it when we went because I just had to. I saw it and I was like not sure, and I had to. Sorry.
I love the Epcot thing on the back. It's just so humongous and man.
Yeah. Yeah, so I just wanted to share, and so I do a lot of retro posts and like throwbacks, and I even have my mom has this big collection of photos from when she went with my grandma in the 70s, and I was planning on doing a post about it, but my mom doesn't live near me, and I can't go see her right now. So once I can see my mom again, I will go and get those photos and upload them as well. But until then, I have lots of posts coming up, different retro things, like stuff from like the old streets of America. Like I did all these different tours in Epcot. I'm really big at doing backstage tours, so I have a lot of stuff from that. Like,
where have you been? You know why? It's because
Disney World.
Well, true, but the thing is, I am kind of Instagram stupid. All right. So I'm all about YouTube. I'm all about moving things around, getting things set up, going live with StreamYard and everything. But when it comes to Instagram, when people tell me, right, can you share this to your story? So in my head, I'm thinking, okay. So I click the plus button and I make a post. I thought that's sharing it to your story.
Oh,
I don't know. And then my friend's like, dude, you have to like scroll up or scroll left or something or right. I'm like, that is so cool. How did you do that? And like, have you ever posted something to your story? I'm like, no, I have not. So I can
help you. I'll help you offline. We'll
all right. I have a new Instagrammer tutor.
I got
That's
you.
Awesome. Now, we were talking a little bit off camera, and she mentioned to me, Kate, if you wouldn't mind sharing with us this magical moment or two that she had. And she actually has some souvenirs from that, and I want you all to see this.
I do. So it started, I think in 2002, we were in California. My dad took me for my 21st birthday, and we were at California Adventure. It was my first time at California Adventure, and it was the same time that Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was famous, and like it just started getting big. So they brought it to the parks, and they had the game show that you could be on it. So you go in, and it's just like the set, and they have someone in the hot seat, and they give you like a little keypad in front of your seat. And you had to like enter the buttons quickly to like answer the question.
Yeah.
And then when the person that was in the hot seat loses, they pick the next person from the audience. So whoever had the fastest correct responses throughout the whole time gets to be in the hot seat. So we were there, and I got to be in the hot seat. So I answered the fastest out of the whole room of people.
Holy
so I went into the hot
God, that's crazy.
I think my heart was like popping out of my chest. Like I was terrified.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
don't know. And so, yeah, so I made it up to 32,000, and then whatever the number is after, I don't know what the number is.
It doubles again, right?
It's hard. Yeah. It doesn't always make sense. Like it's like 100, 200, I don't know. So I lost there. So I did not win the 3-night Disney cruise, but I got my collectible hat. I don't know if you can see
that. That is so cool.
It looks like that.
It is so like, it's such a retro hat too. It's not like a normal like sports cap. It's one of those Disney hats with a little strap in the back, I'm sure.
Oh, and this is like, yes. And it's like heavy. Like this, if you were wearing this in Florida, you would be like so sweaty. No, thank you. Like I'm only a dry fit person when it comes to Florida. Like that's not cutting it.
She only wears dry fit.
It's not going to happen. And then I got these pins. They have these pins they gave you like on a lanyard. Cool. Yeah, so I have a bunch of them.
Those aren't tradable, are they?
I don't think so, but I wouldn't trade them even if I wanted to. No, but I mean, I don't know if it does. It just says attraction exclusive, and it has the year. Yeah, you wouldn't want to trade those. But I wouldn't want to trade them anyway because, I mean, I love them. I do trade some pins, but definitely not those pins. Yeah. And then towards the end of the run, when they were starting to do construction and change things on Hollywood Studios, I guess it was MGM at the time. When they were about to put in Toy Story Mania, they were starting to close those sound stages. And the last trip we took before they were going to close it, I went in to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I got to be in the hot seat again. So this time I got to do it in Florida. And here's the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing is that the host was the same both times, which is so weird. Like, I don't know how that happened because obviously the guy was living in California and then must have moved to Florida. So like, that was weird. And I even mentioned that when I was in the hot seat, I was like, you were the host last time. It was so weird, but yeah. So now I have another hat too. This one I don't like as much. I like the black one better.
Oh, that's got like a it's figmentish. You know?
Yeah, it's kind of, I guess it's the logo. And then the back, it says Walt Disney World.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool.
So, but I will post about this in a few weeks. So you can look out for the professional pictures of that.
She's going to post just like it happened yesterday.
Yeah, well, it'll be like a throwback post. So you can stay tuned. And now you know the whole story.
You have to go. They brought it back. Let's go.
You know what? I wish they would, because I loved it. Like, I am big on any time there's like a audience participation thing. Like that's what I want to do. Like what?
Go ahead.
At like any time there has been an audience participation at like the studios, especially.
Yeah.
Like I have done it. I have done all the audience participation things.
Like the Monster Sound Show, things like that.
Yeah. So like, do you know where the Frozen show is now?
Yeah.
So I have a post coming up that I have planned. Before that, it was the American Idol show.
Yeah.
And then before that, I forget what the name. I can't remember the name of it right now. It was like a show. I forget. I can't remember the name of it. But the show that was there was they would take people from the audience and you would be in different roles in like TV shows. So you would be like Lucy and Ethel.
Yeah.
Oh, Superstar TV. That was called Superstar TV. And you would pretend to be that. So I was picked to be on Gilligan's Island and I was a millionaire. So I stood there with a boa and like I was like 10 and I stood there with a boa and like a fan of money. And I had to just like stand there like this. Like I've done all of these things. Like here's the coolest one. I was in the Indiana Jones stunt show, but I've done it 3 times. And all 3 times, I've been the person that was picked to die.
That's scary. And things happen in 3s, guys. They happen in 3s.
But here's the weird thing. I'm like, I don't know any other girls who have done it. So I'm like, if you are a girl who has done it, please comment on my Instagram page. Because I would like to know, because I really swear like I'm the only girl who's done it. And I think it's because I'm a little bit extra when I do it. Like they're like lean right and I'm like super like into it. So
you're a Disney person, Kate. That's what we do.
When you're doing audience participation, they want someone who's going to give you something. So if you're standing there and you're just like this, they're not gonna pick you. But if you're animated, they're gonna pick you.
Now, you see,
that's a good tip for you.
That really is a good tip right there. Yeah. For that, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I probably would never, ever want to be in that hot seat because here's what would happen. It would be a Disney question that comes up and I would blow it. And all of a sudden I'd be like, what? Like I'll get all the dumb questions like, you know, how many pounds does this thing weigh? Or how many ounces are in this? But no, they would say, in what year was like Disneyland open? And I would just be like, I don't remember. Oh, was it 45 or 55? Like I would totally just lose it. And
you do second guess yourself, but I will say they only put the Disney ones in like the easy part, like the $100, $200 questions. Like they were so easy. And then the weirdest part was that they did not have phone a friend. It was phone a complete stranger. And there would be a phone outside the building. And then like whoever was walking by, that's who would be your helpline. So like, that's no help. Like a stranger's not going to know the answer. But I do remember one of the questions I lost, and I don't know if the answer is still true, but it was, what is the longest running radio show on the radio or something? And it was like the Grand Ole Opry. And I think I picked American Bandstand or vice versa. I don't remember because I think it might have changed since then, but I don't know. But obviously this is why I got the question wrong.
Obviously.
So I've been scarred for life because of that question.
All right. Well, DizJabberz, you guys have learned all about Kate in Disney, but do you really know her? Does she really know herself? She's going to do a lot of soul searching tonight because we are going to test her. We're going to test her courage. We're going to test her mind. Guys, this is just an all-out Disney test for her. But now that I'm hearing all the places that she's been, I think she's going to take this and just run away with it. So we're going to find out right now. We're not going to waste any more of your time because we are going to the next segment, which is called The Gang's All Here. The Gang's All Here. Now, you're probably wondering, what does that mean? And I'm going to tell you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw like 7 or 8 Disney characters up on the screen for you.
Okay.
And what I need you to do, real simple, is just name them. You can name the movie they're in. It doesn't get you points though.
Oh no.
All right. I need to know the names of the characters. Now you can be sitting. I had better not hear fear in that voice, okay? Because you're probably thinking, oh, what kind of characters is he gonna throw at me? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. All right. So are you ready? I'm not gonna time you on this. Normally I time people, but let's see how you do. because
Okay.
we do have other time segments later. I don't want to scare her away. Oh, Kristen, I have to go. I have fudge in the oven or something. Oh, who makes fudge in the oven anyway? All right.
I don't know how you make it.
She goes, dude, I don't even know how to make it. Get me off the show. All right, here we go, guys. And the gang's all here with Kate and Disney.
Okay. So am I starting?
You can start any way you want.
Okay. Becky. Okay. Elliot.
Ooh, 2 right.
Francis.
What?
I want to say that's Shaker, the country bear, but I'm not sure. Wait, I think Shaker's skinnier. I have to think about what his name is.
Jabbar, she's not gonna get this one.
What's her name? It's like a French name.
Oh my god.
It's like
Instagrammers. You're losing followers right now. You're losing likes.
Oh, all right. Well, I know Flick and Kronk.
Oh.
That one, those are easy. What's his name? He likes Evangeline, but I can't think about what his name is.
Like Evangeline.
I can't think about it.
So she's down to the last 3. I'm surprised she got this many, but she has been to 3,000 Disney parks 100,000 times, so doesn't surprise me now.
I can't think. I want to like her name is like Madame Dressar or something like that.
Madame what? Or Madame?
I don't know. It's like something with, I think it's like Dressar, but all I want to I keep thinking of like the name of Sleeping Beauty
It's
Castle.
close. It's not Dressar. Think of dresser, but then think of
like Dressé. Is that a word? I don't speak French.
You don't need to when you know it's Madame Wardrobe.
Oh, I don't know. Is that how your name? Wardrobe? Is that? I thought it was like in French.
Oh,
unless
it's Wardrobe, but I think it's Wardrobe. And then the other 2?
His name's not Louis, and that's all I want to say. But Louis is the alligator, and I can't think of what his name is.
I'm not giving you credit for the alligator.
No, it's okay. You don't need to.
Oh wow, she's confident. You don't have to.
I'm more upset about the country bear.
I didn't even know there was a country bear named Shaker. That's why I laughed.
Oh yeah, Shaker is. Well, here's your fun fact. So Shaker is tall and skinny, and then when you see he shakes in the Christmas show. If you've ever seen the Christmas show, they don't do it in Florida anymore. We saw it in Tokyo, and he's like next to this little penguin, and then they shake, and they sing Blue Christmas.
Oh man.
There you go. But that's not him. I don't know. It's not Ted. It's not Liver Lips. It's not Big Al. I know. I feel like I don't know this one.
All right. His name is Wendell.
Ah, damn it.
All right. Wendell. And then the other one is Raymond.
Is it Ray?
Yes. See, I right when I was like, and then she said it. She's like, I knew that. You son of a gun. Christian, don't you say anything ever again. Oh, guys, Kate and Disney did fantastic, and I'm not going to lie.
I'm still pissed by that one.
I have had some vloggers. I have had some lots of people on the show just get maybe 1 or 2 of them. But these are all different all the time. So I don't put the same ones up there because that would get kind of boring. And something that is not boring is this next segment that I like to call 5 Questions with Christian. Now, Kate, these questions are not your ordinary questions. They aren't. They are questions that are going to test your Disney skill and knowledge and your creativity. So I have my little list right here. Okay. And when you answer one of these questions, I would like a few details as I tell my students. Back it up a little bit if needed.
Okay.
Like, I just don't want, like, tell me why. All right?
Okay, you got it.
Here we go. If you had to pick your Disney character soulmate, who would it be and why?
Okay. So I've thought of this before.
Okay.
And it always comes down to 2 characters.
All right, let's hear them.
Okay. So Judy Hopps.
Really?
Oh, yes. Like, I'm obsessed with Judy Hopps.
Like I love, and I think it does have to do with the fact that I teach kindergarten. So like I'm, you know, I am very positive. Like I encourage my students. I want them to try. I don't want them to give up. And essentially that's like Judy's whole thing. Like anyone can do anything, be anything as long as you try and like don't give up. So like that's kind of why like I relate to Judy so much.
The real deal over here, guys.
Yeah. So and then I love Belle. But like I like, yes, I'm like obsessive about reading and I like to travel and I like to go a million places. But I think part of it is like I've always felt a connection with her because like when I was really starting to like notice who I was as a person and like realize I wasn't always like my friends and stuff and I wanted to be my own person, is right when her movie came out. So like I identified very strongly with her at like 9 years old. Yeah. Yeah, so like I was like 9 when that came out, and so like, and my elementary class growing up was like 20 people. Like I went to Catholic school, so like I didn't have a big group of friends to pick from. So I easily knew like in those 20 kids, I wasn't really like them. Like in a group of 100, I could find a best friend, but out of 20, like I kind of felt alone. So, which is why I'm glad I have Instagram because then I can make new friends that like things I like. So.
True. Now you mentioned best friend, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny how you mentioned that because you must be looking at my paper. Who would be your Disney character bestie?
Oh God.
Yes. Who would you share all your deepest, darkest secrets with at night?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like maybe Moana because I feel like I could trust her. Like she seems like she's very trustworthy.
You know what?
And that way.
Yeah, but you can't trust her not to go into the water. Like she just takes off.
Yeah, but you could trust her to make a good choice for like the good of everyone. So I believe in those values.
Is she right, Jafar? Yeah, she is. All right.
There you go.
Okay, Moana. Now, last part of this first question is who would be your worst enemy?
Okay, so.
Like she knows this. She's like, okay, here's the deal.
I feel like I want to just say Ursula, mainly because she like terrified me as a child.
Oh wow!
Like
okay.
I would only watch The Little Mermaid up until like you know how like the end where like Ariel, like the sun is starting to set and then Ursula gets really big. Like I would freak out and make my parents like shut off the DVD, like the DVD or VHS because I could not handle.
Don't play around. Tell me it's VHS. Don't try.
It probably was a VHS. But like I couldn't handle it. And like to this day, like if Ursula, like if you're watching like Fantasmic or stuff, like she still kind of trips me out a little bit. Like she's cool, I get her, like she's really bad, but I don't think I would get along with Ursula. Nope. No, thank you.
All right. That was fantastic. I'll be honest with you. That was a great answer. Now, number 2, 5 questions with Christian. Now, this is a good one for you because now I'm getting to know you much better and you have a wealth of Disney knowledge. So you try, you succeed. So in your opinion, which seems to be a pretty popular one, when your opinion, is Disney overpriced?
Okay, so I do think it's a matter of
what they offer. What they offer you are they overpriced?
So I think it's a matter of perspective.
Okay.
And I think it comes down to this, right? So I live in North Jersey, very close to New York. And if I was going to go to see a Broadway show or to a Yankee game, like it's going to cost like $30, $40 to park. So paying $25 to park seems cheaper, right? Like if I go to Yankee Stadium and I buy a beer, like it costs like a lot of money. It's cheaper to do that in Florida. So like a Broadway show to see it could be $200, $300, $400. Is a one-day ticket. It's cheaper than that. So I think it's all about my perspective. Yeah. So I think living in this area, I'm kind of like used to that kind of a price range. It's not cheap. Do not get me wrong by any stretch of the imagination. But I think from my point of view, it's not that bad in comparison to other things that are around me. You know, like we had that same thing when we went to Hawaii. Hawaii is expensive, but it's like going to New York and staying for a week.
Yeah. I'm going to play devil's advocate right here.
Go ahead.
So now you're saying you can do all these awesome things in New York, which you totally could.
Mm-hmm.
But you also have to remember New York is more like 1 day-ish kind of deal, 2 day-ish.
Yeah.
Disney, you're there most of the time, 3 to 4 days, because they don't really like renting rooms out or selling tickets. That's what they get you. Tickets for a 1 day or 2 days are ridiculous.
Oh, there's so much money.
Then when you start getting 3, 4, 5, the price all of a sudden is like $17 more a day rather than 150, 200. So Disney knows what they're doing. So I guess it's a matter of perspective. Looking at it one way, if you stay a long time at Disney, it's going to be overpriced.
Right. But if you get an annual pass, it kind of, and you take those trips, then it does even out throughout the year. But you have to know that you're going to go all those times. And then the other thing with like with an annual pass too, it's like, you know, using all the benefits that you have. Like we do utilize the free parking. We do utilize like merchandise discounts. We utilize it even for like tours. We get a discount on that. And like we purchased the Tables in Wonderland card at a discount. So we got more discounts on dining. So it's just like, you know, you have to kind of do the math. And I'm really good at Disney math. That's the only math I'm good at. But that's why I teach reading. I don't teach math.
So Hoop-de-Doo review. If you had 3 people staying on the upper floor, that would cost you $97 a person. Times 3.
I've only done Hoop-de-Doo once, but we were on the bottom.
See, we stayed once on the top, and then we were there once on the bottom. And I got stuck. With the tutu and the fairy wings. And
I went with my husband, and I showed him a video before. I was like, babe, I really want to do this. We have to do this. I've never done it. And I showed him the video, and I could tell he like did not want to do it because he saw them coming into the audience, and like he doesn't like that too much. Where me, I'd be like, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. And then when we were there, he agreed to do it, and we sat down, we were watching the show, and then they started coming to the audience, and I could see him just being like, "Don't pick me."
Yep, that's what like teachers do with the students. They don't look at you. If I don't look at them, they're not going to call on me. Yeah,
they didn't bother us. They came over at like one point just when you had like the washboards. Yeah, and like we were just playing, and then they took like a selfie with us, so it was fine.
That's cute.
Yeah.
So I'm going to piggyback off of the overpriced question with this next part, where with your Disney knowledge and your Disney, just everything that you know, okay, what 3 areas would you decrease the pricing?
This is an interesting question. I mean, I wish there was more variability in the hotel pricing because I feel like
I agree.
Like now the values are really expensive. Like how is Art of Animation considered a value? It's not. It's so expensive. We stayed there once and I did not like it. I will not stay there again.
It's value because of the size of the room. You get a family in there for that value, but still it's like it's more like something a night.
Yeah, it's so like I wish there was more. Like I wish there was like maybe a 4th level. I mean, I guess they sometimes do consider like the 4th level to be like the DVC villas and stuff. Yeah, but like I don't think that is. I think there needs to be some more variability. Like we can never stay anymore at like Grand Floridian and Contemporary and stuff unless we're renting points. Like my dream is to stay at the Poly, and I don't think it will happen because it's so expensive. I have to
use all my points for like years in order to stay a couple nights in those bungalows.
And I don't, and to be honest, I don't think it's worth it because I can pay less and fly to Hawaii and stay at Aulani, where it's actually Polynesian and it's amazing. And I can wake up and like look at a water park in front of me and have the sunset, and it's amazing. So
yeah, listen to her, guys. She's selling it all to you. All right.
Go to Aulani, man.
Yeah, man. All right. So we have hotels. 2 more places you would decrease pricing.
This is a tricky one. I think maybe I wish they didn't always offer so many like really expensive tours. Like they have that VIP tour, and it's really expensive. And then they just raised the prices recently. And then there's like a 7-hour like minimum you have to do or something like that.
Yeah, because you know how much those special VIP like tour guides get? They get hundreds an hour, hundreds. It's
right. Yeah. So like, I wish there was like, again, like a mid-range option. Like I get it. I don't want everyone to be able to do it, but like, can you just make it like a half price option? Like, cause then maybe I could do it.
3 hours?
Yeah, like that's fine. I'll pay the price. Like I wish there was like a little bit of a step. Like for a lot of things, I wish there was just like a little step down. Like I don't need it to be like free. I get it, whatever. But like, can we just make it a little bit cheaper? Because like, you know, there's more experiences that I want to do and I can't. Like I've done a lot of things in Disney, and that's one of the things that I want to do.
Yeah.
The other one can be number 3 is like, can you sell a day pass to Club 33? I just want to go to Club 33. It's like literally, now that I've been to Tokyo, it's probably the number 1 item on my bucket list is to go to Club 33. And like, I can't even think about paying for that. Like, I am a teacher. I cannot afford that at all.
For some reason, as elusive as that, you know, membership is, I don't have any kind of desire. Like, I've seen people go inside. I've seen vloggers do it. And I'm just like, you know, I'll put it this way. It's not on my bucket list. If somebody invited me and said, go with me, oh, heck yeah, I'll go with you. But
oh, yeah.
If it was like, you know what, you do a week here or do just one day. And no, I'd rather do a week in Disney rather than go into this place. It's just
so much money. And like the one I really wanted to go to obviously is the one in California. Like that's the one that would mean the most to me. Yeah. Like, I mean, I know there's ones now in Florida, but like I would cry the second I walked into Club 33 in California. Like I know this right now. Like it's 100%. And because we've done a lot of tours in California. Like I even got to go into Walt's apartment and like that was like instant tears. So like to me, like that's like the ultimate thing. That and then also going in the Lilybell, the train car.
Yep.
Like those 2 things are probably the 2 highest things on my bucket list. Even more so than going to Hong Kong or Shanghai. Like those things are more meaningful because they're the things that are connected the most to Walt. So that's what I want to do.
Man, that second question blew us away with too many questions. Next 3, I think she's going to be just fine here after hearing those answers. All right, so the next one is, which 5 Disney characters could you beat in a race?
Oh, man. I mean, I'm not fast at all.
Well, I know how fast you are compared to the characters you choose. I'm
super slow. I've had knee surgery, so like I am not. I do still work out and stuff, but like I can't sprint too well. So
who could?
I mean, I could definitely beat Eeyore.
All right.
And probably Pooh.
Okay, I'll give that Pooh.
Yeah. Big Al.
Big Al. All right. You never know how fast he is, but okay, I'll give you Big Al.
Yeah, he's slow. I feel like Brer Bear too. I definitely could beat him.
Okay.
Let me think. One more, huh? I don't know. Who's the one who's slow? I don't know.
I can't believe that you're not picking this one person. This one person. You even mentioned this person as a person that's like your soulmate.
Oh, Flash from Zootopia. Oh, God, yeah, of course. Yeah, but you know, I didn't think about him because at the end he drives that really fast car. So like,
yeah, but you're
like
in a foot race with him. Get out of here! I ain't racing him in that car. All right, guys. 5 Disney characters. She totally smoked them in the race.
Oh yeah.
Next question. Who would you want as your sidekick in a Disney movie? If they were making a Disney movie, Kate and Disney, the animated series, and you had to have a sidekick, and you can choose any sidekick from the whole Disney library, who would you choose? Why?
Only the sidekicks, right? I mean, I feel like I have to go with Mushu.
Everyone picks Mushu. Everyone picks Mushu. And this is the first time I'm asking this question on the show. Like when I've posed this question to other people, forget it. It's always Mushu.
I mean, I guess it's because it makes sense. It's like from my generation. Like I grew up watching Mulan, so.
Or it's just Eddie Murphy's funny as heck, right? So it's just like.
But he's not supposed. Mushu's not supposed to be in the new movie, so we'll see whenever it comes out. Yeah. I'm still excited for it.
I'm excited because it looks like a great action movie at this point.
Yeah,
but there's no songs. Like "I'll Make a Man Out of You" is not going to be in there. Where's Donny Osmond? Donny Osmond, where are you? All right, guys. Our last question in 5 questions with Christian is: what does Disney look like in 50 years?
Well, hopefully there's a 5th park in Florida.
We're all hoping for that.
Yeah, like, but I don't know. I mean, also, can we get new monorails? Like, how about
No,
please,
come on.
please,
Go
Lord.
ahead.
I mean, I think that they're gonna start. This is based off of what I've seen in Tokyo, right? So, like, the difference between Disney World and California and Tokyo is that, like, Tokyo, they have way more money because the Oriental Land Company has, like, ownership of the property along with Disney. Like, they kind of, like, lease out the characters. So, like, I think that everything is a fuller experience. So there's a lot more technology in their rides and stuff. So I hope we start to see that trickle down into the other parks.
Smart.
You know, I don't know if it's going to happen, especially now, but I think in 50 years, I hope they made those changes. And I think you have to, like, because, you know, kids are going to change, and they are changed now from when I was a kid, and, like, the way they experience things is different. So we're going to have to evolve with the times if we want to continue to, like, have good experiences. So, but I think some things will be the same. Like, I think things like Small World can be the same if they continue to add the characters. Like, I wish they did it. I wish they added the characters in Florida. Like, I don't understand why they don't, because they have some characters. They have some characters in California, but then in Tokyo, oh my God, there must be 50 characters in there. Like, it's so crazy, and it's amazing. I don't know why they don't do it in Florida. It's awesome.
See, now my Disney in 50 years, and this is just me spitballing, and I've said this, I think, on a few episodes already of my show. I don't understand their reasoning behind not building a 5th gate or a 5th park, because you keep building hotels over and over. You're adding more people to that same crowded space. Why are you doing that? Like, if you add a 5th park, can you imagine the revenue you're going to bring in? You're telling me people are not going to come? Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, 100%. Or, like, I don't understand. Like, I get it. The easiest thing to do is to make a Marvel park. And, like, I mean, it might be off the table now, but, like, just give Universal a ton of money, or, like, you know, give them The Simpsons for Marvel. Like, we don't need The Simpsons. I mean, I don't really like The Simpsons. Sorry if you do. But I did see that, you know, The Simpsons short that was before Onward was cute. I saw that. So
I haven't seen Onward yet. So we'll find out.
Oh, we saw it the last weekend. It was like right when it came out.
So, like, are you releasing it now next week?
Yeah, we just saw it. It was so good. So I can't wait for it to be on Disney Plus, because I'm gonna watch it again. It was really good, and I think it's cute. It's funny. I want to spend more time in, like, that land, like, in that world. Like, there's so many, like, little hidden details. Like, it's like Zootopia in a lot of ways, where, like, Zootopia, there's, like, a lot of little hidden things. It's that same kind of thing.
Zootopia in one
Shanghai.
Of the parks out there.
Yeah.
That's another thing about Disney. Why take your park that you have now with a little bit of existing space and try and squeeze Toy Story Land in there, and then you have Galaxy's Edge, which decently sized, I would say, but you could totally, with Toy Story Land, could you imagine the park that you could build around that?
Oh, like,
yeah, just about
100%.
Toy Story Land, all the toys, all different rides. Put me in charge of Disney. Put Kate in charge of Disney. Guys, we would have that.
Love it.
Tight oiled, is it tight oiled ship? Tight oiled drum?
I don't know.
I don't even know either. Guys, I'm going crazy because I want a 5th park.
I know. Right. That would be so good, but who knows?
DizJabberz. She survived 5 questions with Christian. And now we're going to have a little fun, Kate. We're going to check out Kate's knowledge of, well, let me just show her. This is called the Disney Timeline.
Oh, God.
Now, she know a lot about dates, and she said she's good with Disney numbers, and it's so funny that she would say that. How did I know? Am I in your lamp? Now, let me just tell you something. What you're going to do, after I put up on the screen a whole bunch of different characters,
okay,
I need to know when these characters were introduced on the Disney timeline, coming from
oh my
earliest.
God.
Now she's sweating now. Look. Oh, God, help me.
Oh, no.
Where's that text from my friend. I told her to text me at a certain time to see if I'm okay. Where is it?
Yeah, I'm like, I gotta go.
Could you imagine if you were just like, I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom. And then you just like didn't come back.
Just walk away.
Are you coming back? Like I'm looking. All right, guys, let's see how she does. And you're not timed on this one either. Don't worry.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. So like their earliest Disney appearance.
Disney appearance.
Oh, crap. Okay.
You get my checklist.
And these are all like around the same time period. These are not like.
Awesome. Isn't it so genius of me?
This is so hard.
So that.
All right. I think Dodger is first.
All right. You want me to help you as we go and tell you if you're right or wrong?
Sure.
That'll be helpful. Instead of you saying this, this, this. All right. So Dodger is first. Oliver and Company's first.
Okay, good.
Done. Jafar, we got her, Jafar. Let her have it. Burnt. Oh, he should fart. Every time she gets the ball, I should make you have a farting noise, Jafar.
Oh my gosh. I want to say the Rocketeer, but I don't think that's right. I think maybe Little Mermaid.
Dude, you're on the ball right now.
Okay, so Dodger, Little Mermaid. I need to like write this down. Okay.
Dude, she had a pen ready. Do you see that nonsense?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a teacher. Okay. Lion King. The Pumbaa. Yes. No.
So wait, you already said Oliver and Company, then you said Little Mermaid, right?
Yeah.
That's all you have right so far.
This is so hard.
I definitely am going to put the same one up again in a couple nights. Again.
Oh my God, this is crazy hard, by the way.
You're a Disney, but the thing is, you're a Disney person. Imagine a person that doesn't really know the characters.
Yeah, but like I know all these characters, but I don't know the year, like the order that they were released. Like if you gave me like a wider timeline, that would be so much easier. That's why, because they're all in the same like time
Excuse me.
frame.
Have you met me yet? Hi. It would be easier. This show is not about easy.
I know. All right, so Oliver and Company, Little Mermaid.
Yep. I'm going to give you a little boost.
Aladdin.
Okay? No. You were closer before. You mentioned it already.
Rocketeer.
Next.
I mean, Lion King came before Aladdin and before Pocahontas. Did they not? I don't know.
Going to give you a few more minutes.
Oh, God. This is so hard. Okay, wait, can I try for the latest one?
You want to go backwards?
No.
No, but you know why?
Oh, God, this is so embarrassing.
Sure. Still not sure going backwards. I don't even know if I'm going to tell you the right answers. I don't think I am.
Is Toy Story after Rocketeer?
No.
So here's what's throwing me off. So I just watched the documentary Waking Sleeping Beauty on Disney Plus. So I'm trying to think back to what they were saying in that, but I don't remember because they focused on like Little Mermaid and stuff, and then I kind of lost it. But they talk about Nightmare Before Christmas. They talk about Toy Story. They talk about all these things. So I'm just like, shoot.
All these movies are right there. Like
I know. So now I'm trying to think back into that show to remember what came when.
All right. If you can do that Rain Man Magician act, totally good.
Not at all.
So we have The Little Mermaid. We have The Rocketeer. We have Oliver and Company, right? Oliver was first, Little Mermaid, then Rocketeer. I'm going to give you a boost here. I'm going to give you Aladdin. Aladdin is next.
Didn't I say that? I guess I didn't say that. Okay.
Well,
Aladdin?
you weren't sure. Was Aladdin and you stopped?
All right. Aladdin, Lion King?
No. Something before The Lion King. Two things before The Lion King.
Oh, my God. All right. Aladdin. Goofy movie? I like this power line though. I mean, I'm all about power line.
Eye to Eye is awesome.
So I won a trivia contest by knowing the name of the song once.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't help me here.
Oh, maybe tomorrow night. Maybe tomorrow night it would help.
I mean, I got the lyrics to that, so you're good. And Stand Out. And the perfect cast. Yeah. I know how to do the perfect cast, but that's it. I'm not doing it now, though.
Get up!
No.
Oh, we'll get her, guys. We'll get her. That'll be TikTok. She'll be like, rah, rah.
All right. So after Aladdin, maybe Hocus Pocus.
All right. Hocus Pocus is next after one more. So there's one more before Hocus Pocus.
Toy Story.
No.
Oh, I was so excited. Pocahontas.
Oh, no.
Damn it. It's got to be Nightmare Before Christmas then.
It is.
Okay.
So you got Nightmare, and you got Hocus Pocus. Go on.
All right. So then what do I have left? I have Pocahontas, Lion King, Goofy Movie, Toy Story.
Yep. And I got them right here in front of me.
Lion King?
Yes.
Okay.
3 more.
Hocus Pocus?
You just said that.
No, I just said that.
Guys, she's all messed up.
I am. And I have notes and I
the best part is I'm not gonna mention this too loud, but she's sweating right now. You can see it glistening. It's like I'm kidding.
It's my highlighter. It's my highlighter.
Oh God.
All right. Toy Story.
Go on. You have 2 more.
Goofy Movie.
No.
Pocahontas Goofy Movie.
Pocahontas. Then can you believe a Goofy Movie came out in 95? 95. That's the latest one out of all of these. Like
I can't believe that Goofy Movie doesn't get more love. I mean, it's getting love now because now everybody who watched it is old enough to spend money on it. But like,
True.
It had a long period of time that like no one watched it.
Yeah.
Now that being said, I don't like the extremely Goofy Movie. I only like the actual Goofy movie.
No, you're right. You're right. People don't do that. People just like the one. Powerline is like one of the main reasons, and Max, of course.
Oh, I love Max. And now he's meeting at Alani, or he was.
That's cool, though. That's cool. You can find really good characters in different places, guys. You would never know. But maybe later on in the show, her tips and tricks might lead you in a place. We'll find out. But now, I am so thrilled. To the bone, I'm thrilled that you are a teacher because you're going to really appreciate this next challenge. You are so gonna appreciate. Nobody appreciates the good challenges except teachers on this one. So we call this one the ABCs of Disney.
Okay.
Now, like, oh God, what is this going to be? Some character from 1948 that I have no. Who is this?
Okay.
All right. So in the ABCs of Disney, as you all know from the previous 3 episodes that we've had, because I have to have this every episode because I laugh so hard during this challenge. And I'm not laughing at you, darling. I'm laughing with you. Just know that, or near you even. So in the ABCs of Disney, we're going to use the alphabet. And each of us are going to start a line, which is like a story. So I'm going to say something. If I start with A, as I was walking down the street, I saw Abu. And then you would start with B. Before I knew it, Abu jumped up into a tree. All right. Do you see where I'm going?
Okay.
And then I'll do C, then you'll do D. We go back and forth all the way to Z. And we make a story. Does it have to make sense? Heck no. But that's going to be the fun part.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. Do you want to start with, if you're fearing this right now, then one of the later parts you're going to hate.
I wanted to make sure I do it right. I'm very much like, I want it to be perfect.
Perfectionist, Kate and Disney, guys. Kate and Disney, like and follow. Like and follow. All right. Speaking of like and follow, it would be much easier, Christian, if we could like and follow what's on the bottom of the screen. And there it is right there. DizJabberz extraordinaire. All right, guys. Would you like Miss Kate to go first with A, or would you like to follow up with B?
I don't know.
No, she did not.
All right, I guess I'll go first.
I haven't gone first yet. Oh no, I have the bad letters. All right, go ahead.
Oh, the bad letters or that? Wait, what?
I have the hard letters. All right, go ahead.
Okay. How do I start? I have to think about how I'm going to start it.
With a letter A, and make sure it's Disney related. Have some kind of character in there. And if you don't, I'm going to definitely throw something your way.
Okay. I'm just thinking.
She's a teacher. She's overthinking it. Absolutely.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Yep.
Aloha, my friend said as I looked out the window. When I looked, I saw Aladdin.
Wow, that was like a long sentence. That was almost like a run-on. All right. When she looked, she saw Aladdin. Before I knew it, Aladdin was running over to me.
But you ended it with me.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to end it with the character?
No.
Don't you have to do a B character?
No, it's not about characters. It's about starting the story with.
Okay, I can do that then.
Oh, you know what's funny? Abu was an A character, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
I'm gonna make this harder in the future.
I thought you had to do like the letter and a character with that letter.
Ooh, that is good.
That's why I started.
We're gonna go old school because this ABC's of Disney old school today, guys. 3.0 is coming up in the next few episodes. Sorry. All right, so go ahead.
All right, so I have C, right?
Yep.
And what was the last thing you said? I forgot.
Aladdin was coming over to me.
Okay.
Such a good.
Can you believe it? He said, "Look at who's coming this way."
She has a lot of detail. She's a teacher. Don't look now, but I see some rain clouds.
Eek! We better run inside.
I would have left it at eek. All right.
Sorry.
Finally, we're in the warm and dry house.
I didn't think you were going to say finally. I thought you were going to say something else.
It's a clean show, lady.
I was like, all right. Gee Willikers. It sure is coming down hard.
This is one of the worst.
PG. It was a clean version.
It's okay. Gee Willikers. Okay. Holy balls! How long are we gonna be here?
I don't know.
Just answer me, will you? She can't think of
Kerplot, a noise said to my right.
That was so good. I was going to say, kill it. Kerplot, a noise said. The noise said this, guys.
I don't know.
Kerplot, a noise said to my right. Okay. Look over there.
I can't. That was M. Like.
That's totally fine. Never tell me you can't do something.
Oh man.
Please just do it.
Quiet.
Remember that time you said quiet?
Sure do.
That was a great time.
Upstairs, I heard a squeak.
Very good observation skills.
Why, thank you.
Xylophones. Do I hear xylophones?
Yup.
Zeus approved. That story went everywhere and nowhere.
No, I have no idea what that was about, but it was done. But see, then now if you add the Disney characters, it's going to be even worse.
Oh, it's going to be really hard.
Yeah.
It's going to take forever, too, because some people will be like, what character starts with a Q? Good Lord.
Well, that's why I picked to go first, because I knew why for Yzma.
Oh, my God. That's funny.
This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. Stay tuned for further instructions.
Oh, DizJabberz. What a rip-roaring, knee-slapping good time that was with the ABCs of Disney. But now we're going to go back to testing her knowledge and her skill. The lightning round 2.0. Now, Kate, not sure if you remember any of the first season, but the lightning round, first edition in the first season, I asked 15 questions. Okay, 15 questions, and all 15 questions were the same throughout the whole season. At the end of the season, which is still going, mind you, I'm going to put a leaderboard and who's in the lead and who is not.
This is very stressful.
This will. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay. In my hands right here, well, more so in front of me, I have a piece of paper that has 50 Disney questions on it.
Okay.
Yes, I said 50.
I got you.
You only have 2 minutes to complete as many as possible. Now, I am pretty good on saying them quick, okay? So I think you'll be able to breeze through many of these. Now, here's the tough part. You have 5 passes. You can pass 5 times.
Okay.
You might want to do that on certain questions because the next group of questions, next 3 or 4, might be super easy.
Okay.
But then again, they might not. You can only use your pass 5 times. If you pass 5 times, guess what? And you come to a question you can't. Yeah, you're beat. You're gonna have to.
Okay.
So I'm getting my clock ready to roll. Oh, she's like, is he really timing me? I thought he was like just say, oh, 2 minutes is up. No. Doesn't work that way.
I feel like my face is getting very red because I'm nervous.
Oh, it absolutely is. Guys, check out her face. Everybody just look at her.
We need to put like a filter. Like I need a.
Oh, don't worry. I have plenty of time. You guys are going to see. She's going to be. Just wait. You think Mushu is red, guys. Watch this. Now, all right, guys. Here we go. I'm going to ask the first question, and then I'm going to hit start. Just in fairness, because I've been doing it for everyone. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me get more comfortable. Okay. Okay.
All right. Got my clock. And in what year did Disney World open?
1971.
What is Walt's middle name?
Elias.
The character Dippy Dog later became known as?
Goofy.
What character sings Into the Unknown?
Elsa.
What are Cinderella's stepsisters' names?
Anastasia and Drusilla.
How many happy haunts live in the Haunted Mansion?
999.
What is the wildest ride in the wilderness?
Big Thunder.
Who ate a poison apple?
Snow White.
What movie had the Snuggly Duckling?
Tangled.
Which Disney princess has the fewest lines in any movie?
Sleeping Beauty.
What character did Walt create before Mickey?
Oswald.
Who put a curse on Aurora?
Maleficent.
What character says, I'm trash?
Porky.
What makes the medicine go down?
Spoonful of sugar.
What famous clock does Peter Pan fly around?
Big Ben.
What was Walt's wife's first name?
Lillian.
Whose nose grows when he lies?
Pinocchio.
What year did Disneyland open?
1955.
How many sisters does Ariel have?
7. 6.
In Monsters, Inc., what is Boo's real name?
Oh, I don't know. Skip.
What phrase means no worries?
Hakuna Matata.
In Animal Kingdom, what do the initials FOP stand for?
Flight of Passage.
In what park can you find LeFou's brew?
Magic Kingdom.
What is the name of the DMV worker in Zootopia?
Flash.
What character sings The Rainbow Connection?
Kermit.
Who is the singer at Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe?
Oh, Sunny Eclipse.
What do they call the orange liquid cheese in Disney World?
Plastic cheese.
Not including the water parks, name all 4 mountains in Disney World.
No water parks.
No.
Big Thunder, Space, Splash, Everest.
What kind of animal is Chewbacca?
A Wookiee.
Nice. Not
I
bad.
feel like I want more questions.
You were ripping it up.
I feel like I could do more.
You were ripping it up. Good Lord. DizJabberz, we are just scratching the surface with Kate and Disney because this next part is called What Do You Meme? Now, I'm sure you're familiar with what a meme is.
Yeah.
It's the big thing right now. Oh, this meme with this. We are going to make our own memes for some of these pictures I'm about to show you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
All right, here we go.
It's not timed, is it? Like I can just
Oh,
do it?
no, it's not timed.
Okay.
We're going to work together on this.
Okay. All right.
All right. So, which one do you want to start with? We're going to see whose is funnier.
I guess the hair one.
The hair one? All right. Let me think.
I like to really think.
No. The look when your hairspray doesn't hold up in the ring.
So I'm doing that one too?
Yep. And we're going to see whose is better.
Okay. What do you mean I can't see my hairstylist for 6 weeks?
That's so much better than mine.
Because I'm really afraid of my gray hairs.
Oh my God.
It's I feel that one. I feel it so hard.
Real life. All right, Elsa. I'm going to go first because I'm scared you're going to take mine.
No, I'm sure I won't.
All right, ready? Either I was going to do 6 feet away, social distancing.
That one's funnier than mine.
All right.
I was going to say, this is my face when my husband brings home pizza for the 3rd day in a row.
That's not bad, but I think mine got that one.
Because, like, I need to not eat pizza and snacks anymore. I need to eat vegetables, people.
Oh, man. That was pretty funny, though. I have to give you had good credit on that one. Next one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. It's so big. It's blocking your face. I'm sorry. She's like, what?
But I'm just laughing so much. All right, I am here.
What do you want to start with, Aladdin or Chef Skinner?
I guess Skinner.
All right.
I'll do Skinner. Okay. Okay. My face when someone in front of me orders the last Jack Jack cookie num nums. Because that's accurate.
Or how about my... You're taking that as like a bad face. I'm taking it as kind of like, yes. So
yeah, either way, it's open to interpretation.
Oh man. I finally passed that kidney stone.
I mean, I don't know what that's like, but
no, that's the look.
funny.
That's the look. Yeah.
Or like a teacher when they finally get to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because that's the worst. All right.
All that prune juice paid off.
This one's hard, this other one. Have you heard of deodorant?
That's pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good.
Or you could say you might want to try a breath mint.
Yeah, you
That
could
could
say
also
that
work there.
You could say that one. What do you mean my daughter's pregnant? Not bad.
That one was worse. That was way worse than mine. In a good way. It was like worse in a good way.
No, I get
Worse
it.
in a good way.
Let's go to the next one, DizJabberz.
Oh my God, the Woody one is my face every day when I look at the outside world.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, oh, look at the outside.
I think we should just leave it at that one with you. I don't know if I can.
Sorry.
I don't think I can beat that one. Oh man, I'm trying to think of snake in my boot or something, but snake's gone. I checked out on that one. I'm going to let you have that one. Let's do the sun. Let's do the sun.
Ah, the sun. That feeling when you book your next Disney vacation.
Or that feeling when you get your paycheck a few days early.
Also that.
Yeah, also that. We have two more, guys. She totally killed me on the Woody one. I got nothing for that. All right, and.
Oh, well, I like the Incredibles one. Oh, I got a funny one.
For Incredibles?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, like what if Jack was like, is now a bad time to say I have to pee?
Or I could say Violet saying, is he peeing on me right now?
You can say, Jack, why are your pants wet?
Yeah. What is that warm feeling?
Yes. Why does it automatically go to pee? I don't know.
It's the look. That's the pee look, like when you have to go.
I know. Seriously.
All right. What about Miss Rapunzel?
Anybody got a pair of scissors? I don't know.
Okay. Pascal, I told you I'm not ready to play.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's cute. That's not that funny, but it's cute.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go to the last one.
Okay. Oh, this one I can kind of move. Okay. Oh, there's the Hatter again. The Mad Hatter is me walking into the kitchen for my 4th snack in the morning.
All right. And then for me, it's him saying, it's not my first time.
That one's better. Okay.
Oh, Francis over here. That is Francis, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Ladybug? Yeah.
I feel like he's like, are they still looking at me?
Okay. Are they still looking at me?
Like when you're talking without your teeth moving, you're like,
yeah.
It helps if I act it out, apparently.
I get it. No, I didn't take the last roll of toilet paper.
That one's good too. Wow, how memes have changed in the last week and a half.
How memes have changed in the last 5 minutes.
Seriously.
Oh my gosh. All right, DizJabberz, we are slowly coming to the end of the show, but we are not quite there yet because we have the next part called Don't Quote Me.
I'm going to go back in the middle now.
You can go back in the middle now. It's called Don't Quote Me. Now, you're going to love this part, Miss Kate, because I'm going to put up on the board 5 Disney songs. The lyrics on there are not correct. You need to work with me on those lyrics and get them back to being the correct lyrics because it's blasphemy not to have correct lyrics in a Disney song, right?
That's very true.
But let's find out what these lyrics could be. And by the way, there's a reason why I asked you for your top 5 favorite songs.
Oh, no. But one of them was in Japanese.
Oh, do I not know that after Google Translate? Believe me.
But I don't know the exact lyrics because I only know it in Japanese.
Okay. Well, we're going to find out now when I put up all the Japanese little symbols. Here we go.
I can't read Japanese.
Totally kidding. I did not use that song. I even, you remember? I was like, I can't use this, if you remember.
Oh, okay. All right.
Here we go.
But that is an awesome ride, so.
Would love to see it one day. But not before you drill through these right now. Let's see what happens. And by the way, feel free to sing because I probably will.
I'm a bad singer.
Do you know the song? Do you know the song?
Let's try anything.
Try anything. So ready?
I don't want to sing it. It's so hard to sing.
All right, how about...
This is a lot. For the record, I just would like to make it known that I watched the most recent one, and it was like 2 sentences. This is a significant amount of lyrics, by the way.
It's very significant. It's season 2. I have to amp it up.
Okay. Well, at the end, it's not, and then I'll fart again. I'll try again. And it's not, I don't think it's I want to eat, even though I could hurl. But I don't know what that part is.
All right, so
I know the wrong parts.
All right, so I'm gonna sing it to you wrong, and you tell me if it sounds right or wrong to you. I screwed up tonight. I want another fight. I still pull up, but I'll just start again. I keep bending down. I keep on smacking the.
I feel like none of this is right.
I always
my
get up now to see what's left. Words don't just fly, they fall down and
Well, birds don't just fly.
okay. Nobody learns without seeing the sun.
Getting it wrong.
Okay. Well,
But this is a lot of mistakes.
you're Miss Kate and Disney, man.
Oh my god.
I won't give up. No, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. Does that sound right?
Sure.
Okay. Though I'm in the lead, I want to eat everything.
Try everything.
Even though
I want to try even though I might fail.
I won't give up. No, I won't give in till I reach the end. And then
I'll try again. You're not such a fart.
There he is. It's not his first time either. Know what I mean? All right, guys.
Oh my
She
God.
had extreme amounts of trouble on that.
That was so extra.
But I am scared to put the next one up on the board. I am so
Oh
scared.
my god.
And here we go.
Is it going to be like two paragraphs this time? Oh my god.
Here we go.
All right. This one is much easier though.
Ready?
It's a world of laughter. It's a world of tears. It's a world of hopes and a world of fears. There's so much that we share. That is why we're aware. It's a small world after all. There you go.
Small world. After all.
There, all right.
Small world.
There, after all, it's a small world. After all, it's a small, small world. There is just one moon and a golden sun, and a smile means friendship to everyone. There's so much that we share. That is fun. We are aware. It's a small world after all.
How are you not laughing? It's a world of laughter, a world of peeps.
Because I'm trying not to read the words. I'm trying to just sing the words.
And a world of peeps. There's
Because
so much
if I
that
see
we
the
know.
word poop, it's gonna make me laugh.
When it's time, we shall go. It's a small world after all. It's a
I
small
was just
world
ignoring
after all.
it.
It's a small world after all. Will it hurt that if I fall? It's a small, small world.
I mean,
There's-
that's really good. I don't think I could make up fake words like fake.
This is what I do all day. There is a full moon and one sunny sun and a brown emoji means poop
Sunny
every day. Though the mountains divide, there's a donkey outside. It's a small world after all. All right, guys, she did okay on that. She actually sang the real song. The real
Horribly,
song.
horribly.
Let's go to the next one.
Every time I see this much, and then you know what? It's really gonna get me mad the next time I see somebody with one sentence.
You have to remember that's season 1, darling. You can't compare season 1 to season 2.
Okay.
Gosh,
Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so
so
down in the dumps.
good.
Every guy here wants to be you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps.
Stop.
Stop!
There's no chap in town as admired as you.
You're everyone's favorite
guy.
guy.
Everyone's
shocked and yeah, I guess so. Everyone's shocked and inspired by you, and it's not very hard to see why.
no. Jacked is Gaston. No one's swole as Gaston. No one's neck is shaped like a bowl as Gaston.
But this is every single word.
For there's no man in
swole
town.
as Gaston. I wish I had a red pen so I could just like it was a smart board, and I could just make the little.
That would be funny. Perfect, a pure paragon. You can ask any Mo, Harry, and Curly. That's
Tom,
right.
Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you whose team they prefer to be on.
I thought it was Squad.
No.
Even when taking a dump. I love that part, man. All right, next, you got 2 more. You got 2 more. He's like,
oh my god.
I'm dying right now.
I'm like, I feel like 3's good.
Is it good now? Because it's not.
Okay. Bees will buzz. Kids will blow dandelion fuzz. And I'll be doing whatever snow does in summer.
A drink.
in my hand, my snow up against the burning sand, probably getting gorgeously tanned in summer. I'm a really bad singer, by the way. I'm sorry.
I'll finally feel a summer breeze.
Like to blow away a winter storm and find out what happens to solid water when it gets warm. What?
It's yellow snow when it gets warm. And I can't wait to see what my homies all think of
me. Just imagine how much cooler I'll be in summer.
In summer. Oh man, she's gonna go back and want to read these because she's totally not paying attention to my genius.
I'm not, because if I read them, I will laugh and then I will lose my train of thought. But they're really good when I read them back. My butt laying on the burning sand.
Here we go, DizJabberz. I hope you're all enjoying this because Kate is not. So here we go. Last one. I have schemes like you, true story, just much less hunky-dory. They mainly happen somewhere warm and fuzzy, on an inlet that I own, fat and rested and alone, surrounded by enormous jugs of honey. I've got a dream, she's got a dream, I've got a dream. Oh, I did it too many times. I just want to see the dungeon prisoner scream. And with every passing hour, I'm so glad I didn't shower. Like all you ugly folks, I've got a dream.
Okay.
So
I have dreams like you. What?
No, really.
What? I have dreams like you. No, really. Just much less. I can't think of it.
Feely.
Okay. They mainly happen somewhere warm and sunny, on an island that I owned, fat and rested and alone, surrounded by enormous piles of money.
I've got a dream. I've got a dream.
I just want to see the painted lanterns gleam. And with every passing hour, I'm so glad I left my tower. Like all you lovely folks, I have a dream. I've got a dream.
Guys, she made it. She totally made it through, and she's cursed
so hard.
She is like, this guy, why did I agree?
Seriously, though, like, can we do more of those questions? I would like those questions back. Thanks.
Oh, man. Let me tell you something. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Because the next, don't hate me, the next part is called, Are You Serious, Clark?
I'm nervous.
For those of you that know my love of Christmas Vacation and Cousin Eddie, he is just, let me just show you the clip here and you'll get the whole gist of it. Now, here's what's going to happen, Kate.
Okay.
I'm going to show you a little scenario. And in this scenario, there's 3 phrases at the bottom you have to use when explaining or justifying your answer to this question.
Okay.
So let's take a look at the first one together. Mickey and Minnie have chosen to tell you in secret that they're getting a divorce. You told your best friend at TMZ what happened, and now it's gone viral. Mickey and Minnie ask you what in the world happened. They will only forgive you with a really good excuse. You need to use, I get that a lot. It all started with a mouse, and just grow up. She laughs at every single one.
Because they're hilarious.
Thank you. Not my first time either.
And also, the choices at the bottom are really hard, but also funny. Okay. I have to, like, put myself in the scenario.
All right, so, oh, boy. Like, I'm Mickey Mouse, right? I'm sitting here. What happened?
Oh, Mickey and Minnie, I'm so sorry. Listen, it all started with a mouse, and I think perhaps it was one of your nephews that went and told them. I get it a lot that people think I'm telling secrets, but I wasn't, I promise. And
yeah,
you know, I think we all just have to grow up and become the bigger people and do what's best for ourselves.
Oh, man.
That made no sense at all.
It's all good. Not supposed to. You see the answers you're giving here? Totally cool. All right, guys, here we go. You and Mary Poppins come home one night after drinking too much of the Disney tea. You have to explain to Jane and Michael Banks why Mary is talking funny, walking around bumping into stuff, and smells. You need to use to infinity and beyond, a spoonful of sugar, and Willy Wonka.
Oh, well, okay. At least a spoonful of sugar makes a little more sense. Okay, here we go. Like, hey, Jane Michael. It's okay, guys. Mary and I were out to dinner with Willy Wonka. You know, he was having us testing some new candies. It was called To Infinity and Beyond. Wow. And I think he put like a spoonful of sugar too much in it. And
this is not even funny. This is not even funny. This is fantastic.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm in awe of you right now because that's not even funny. It's good. It's like I would like
Thanks.
That would be, that's like mic drop, right? Boom, pencil drop. My God. Oh man, DizJabberz, our time with Kate is slowly coming to an end. But we're not quite done with her yet. And I think she's really going to enjoy this next part because we call this famous last words. Now she's like, crud, dude, quotes again. Dude, you just got me on all those songs.
I'm like, let me get water first.
Famous last words. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a screen of all of these special Disney magical things that you can do. Parks, rides, hotels, you know, all that stuff. And then you're going to tell me if this was your last time ever being able to experience that, which one would you choose? Because you can never experience it again for the rest of your life. So we're kind of learning about your favorite things, kind of, because you have to choose it now because it's going away.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
So what would your last meal be? So basically look at it as your favorites.
Okay, so my last meal.
Disney meal.
I know. Yeah. I think, I mean, I kind of love Homecoming, so I think it would be Homecoming. Yeah, and I think that I would get, my favorite thing I've ever had there is they have a thing where you can order just 3 sides.
Oh,
so
wow.
I would get that because I got mac and cheese, which is like the best mac and cheese, biscuits, which are like amazing. And then I got Brussels sprouts because I was trying to be healthy, but they had bacon and stuff in them. So they were so delicious. So I might get that. Or Satuli, because I also love Satuli kidney.
What do you like from Satuli?
I always get the same thing. I tried to not get the same thing once and I didn't like it. So I always get the base. I always get the sweet potato hash. Like,
oh, you don't know the cheeseburger bun. Okay.
Oh, no. I get the hash and then I get the chicken with like the creamy dressing.
One of those protein-ish power bowl thingies.
Oh my God, yeah. But like, I feel like people always want to get the rice. Don't get the rice. Try the hash. I'm telling you right now, it's so good. So good.
All right, so that's her last meal. We'll take it. We'll take it. I wasn't a big fan of the 3 sides. I'm like, you have Disney World at your one last final meal. What would it be? And I'm just like, the 3 sides at Art Smith's Homecoming.
And then I would also definitely get the hummingbird cake as a dessert because I love that too. Although also their brunch is really good because they have those donuts that have like bacon and pecan on them. So basically I just would stay there and not leave.
Who says you're not a salesman? You just sold that restaurant right up.
I love it.
I've only been there once, but it was fantastic. That fried chicken is unreal. Unreal.
I love it. So good.
What would your last snack be?
You
can never have it again. You have one chance to taste it and have it for the last time.
This is really hard because I like a lot of snacks.
I'm going to give you a bonus right now. You could pick 2, but that's it.
All right. So I feel like my favorite Disney snack of all Disney snacks is the Matterhorn macaroon in Disneyland.
Never had that one.
Yeah, I love it so much. Like every time I go to Disneyland, I get it at least twice per trip. And like, you know, you're not going to Disneyland for a week, so it's so good.
Is it similar to the macaroons in France?
No,
ones?
It's the one that's like because there's one that's like macaroon and there's like a macaron or macron, whatever it is. So it's not like the sandwichy kind. It looks like the Matterhorn. And they top in like white chocolate. So I have a picture somewhere. Maybe I'll post it on my feed. And if you hold it up in front of the Matterhorn, it's like 2 Matterhorn mountains. It's really cute.
Oh, because she's an Instagrammer, guys. She holds the food up and takes pictures.
And then I want to say that my second snack See, this is where it's hard because I really love to leave through the International Gateway at Epcot and always stop at Ample Hills, but Ample Hills like filed for bankruptcy, so I don't know if that's even an option anymore. But like, can we please keep that one because I love Ample Hills ice cream? Please.
All right, we'll let her keep Ample Hills ice cream. Which flavor do you like the most?
I always get something different, but I feel like I like the ooey gooey butter cake. I think that's the name of it.
That one. There's like a seashore one that I get. It's like orange.
Like Sally Shell Sea Shell.
Yeah,
obviously. Yeah, that one's good too.
All right, that was her last snack. 2 snacks. And what would your last ride be? This has got to be tough.
It is tough.
I'm only giving you one. The best Disney ride you've been on. Your favorite.
Journey to the Center of the Earth.
She didn't pick Flight of Passage. Surprising.
I almost did, but then I'm like, you know what? Like, I love that ride. It's so good. I don't understand why it can't be in the U.S. So good.
Well, I don't understand why a lot of
Passage. I love it. I have a candle that has the same scent as like that one room.
She's choosing Journey to the Center of the Earth.
I pick 2 things all the time.
All right, here we go. This is going to be tough. Last souvenir. Is it a pin? Is it ears? Is it some kind of little artwork, statue? There are so many things there. A Pandora bead.
No, I think a Spirit jersey. Like my Epcot one. I love my Epcot.
Hold on, let's check out the Epcot one. There it is.
See,
awesome.
So
that is so cool.
I mean, like the Spirit jerseys are so comfortable. I mean, I've definitely been wearing them like constantly since I've been home. So
yeah, I get it.
And like even when I'm working, like because the place where the building I teach in is only pre-K and K, so you can wear whatever you want basically. Because my principal understands that like pre-K, K, and there's a lot of special needs. So like you're on the ground, you're running, you're getting dirty.
I love that.
So I can wear stuff like this to work. So I mean, I'm fortunate. So that's helpful.
Agreed. What about the last hotel you would have to stay at?
Alani.
The reason I can't
hotel I've ever been in my life. It's so good.
I can't go to Hawaii because I feel like I wouldn't get my satisfaction from rides and parks. You know what I mean?
Oh, but there's slides there. There's a water park in the middle. It's so
Tower of Terror is not there, man.
Oh, I love Tower of Terror too.
Yeah.
That almost was mine. But the problem for going my ride, if I pick Tower of Terror, here's the problem. Which one do I pick? Because there's 3 versions of it. So which one?
Have you been on all 3?
I've been on 4. We went the one in Florida. I went on the week it opened, like in '94. All right. So I've been on that one lots. I've been on the one, I was on the original version in California and on the Guardians of the Galaxy version, which I love. I've been on the one in Paris, which is just the same thing as the one was in California, but in French. And then the one in Tokyo is totally different. And it's like crazy themed, but then it's like 2 drops.
That's it?
But the theme is so good. There's like a little cursed idol that like comes and attacks. It's like great. It's so good. And the guy, Harrison Hightower, is literally Joe Rohde. They modeled it after him.
Oh, cool.
It's really cool.
That's cool. All right, Alani, last character you could meet.
So I've met some characters that are my favorites. So I'd probably do a character that I haven't met that's my favorite.
Oh, good one.
I think Gelatoni, because I never got to meet him, and I want to meet him so badly.
Who?
He's one of Duffy's friends.
Did you see me? I was like, Who
I know. Yeah, so like I wasn't big into Duffy when he was in the U.S. parks.
Which really stinks, because now you can't find this stuff anywhere. You can only find Shelley May, I think.
Exactly. So now like Gelatoni is not in the U.S. parks at all. Yeah. But he's at Aladdin.
So the last character. Mickey's going away. You're never going to meet him again, but it's okay.
Well, I've met Mickey. Like, I've met all these. So that's my theory, because obviously, like, I mean, when you think about your favorite characters, like, how do you not always pick Mickey and Minnie? Because they're always the best. So I always try to think about the other things.
Yeah, like gelatoni. Got it. All right. So 2 left now. Last park.
Shanghai, because I've never been there.
This girl is legit Instagrammer, traveler, broad, dude. She knows everything. All right. So Shanghai, you said?
Yeah, because or I mean, I guess if I really had to pick a last park and I didn't want it to be like a park I've never been to, Disneyland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Walt walked there, so that's a lot of nostalgia there.
It's very special when you go there. So.
And the last Disney movie you could watch.
I mean, probably Beauty and the Beast, because it's always my favorite.
Right here. I just got the feels right here just now when she said that. You guys look at the backdrop. We got the whole special room. We got, oh man, they're coming down the steps in that yellow dress. Best Belle is the yellow dress. I don't care. I do like her in her blue outfit and the blue and the white, but
I like when she's in the green dress, but it's like super quick.
Yeah, and also in her Enchanted Christmas, she's in that red one.
I love that movie, and I love when you go to the Be Our Guest restaurant. They decorate it for Christmas, and then you have the angel on the top from the movie.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
And the Beast is just the man. It doesn't matter what he's wearing. He's just. I like him so much more than Prince Adam. Prince Adam could take a hike.
I don't like it when he's the prince. I only like it when he's the beast. No, thank you.
Oh man, DizJabberz. As sad as it is to see Kate go, wait, there's more. She's like, son of a gun, I thought I was out of this. All right, so Kate, this is the part of the show.
It's more like my husband's probably like, what the heck is happening?
This is the part of the show where you can promote you. So I want your time to shine. Do you have any special things happening in the near future? Any trips coming up? Anything going on with your Instagram? Maybe any special like stories you might want to share out? This is your time to promote.
So as far as trips coming up, my next trip is probably going to be in June if it can stay on schedule. I think we also have a trip tentatively scheduled for July to Florida, and then we're supposed to go to Alani in August.
Wow.
And then of course we'll be back in Florida in the fall at least twice for food and wine because we love food and wine.
This girl goes a lot.
Sorry. So I'll be talking about all those things, and normally like before my trip I'll do like some tips for like packing or like what's in my park bag. I sometimes will share like tips on terms of like getting dining reservations and fast passes. So if you want any information for that, you can always check me out on my Instagram page. And then especially on Tuesdays, I do a top tip Tuesday where I share a top tip.
Wow.
And any of my past tips are saved to my highlights, so you can find it there. I also do a lot of Disney throwbacks. So I do a lot of retro posts, like old pictures from like 70s, 80s, 90s, a lot of bad hair, a lot of bad outfit choices by me, a lot of neon and fanny packs, but also a lot of Disney facts, especially in terms of like Epcot and the studios, because I did a lot of behind the scenes stuff there, a lot of guided tours. Like I have one coming up about the Segway tour. I did the Segway around the world. And you went around the world showcase on a Segway. So I have a whole post about
everything. Everything.
Yeah, I like to try. I mean, I'm literally Judy Hopps. I want to try everything. So if there's anything I can do with Disney, I have tried it. So I've done lots of stuff, and I want to share, like, did you know you can go surfing in Typhoon Lagoon? Because I've done that. Didn't stand up on the board, though. The pictures are really bad. Real bad. Yeah, but I'll be sharing like all these things. So, just kind of keep an eye out for those things.
Guys,
and then
please.
I just kind of share Disney in my everyday life,
Please, Kate and Disney, like and follow. Check it out at the bottom. Description's going to have all the information that you're going to need also, guys. Kate, before I let you leave, though, I need to know this. I have not had an Instagrammer on this show yet. So maybe you know this and maybe you don't.
Okay.
Where in the world did the whole holding food up and taking pictures of it come from? Do you know?
I don't know, but I know that I do it.
You do, right? As an Instagrammer, you do it, right?
I totally do. I have so many food pictures, but I guess it's better than like when I think back to my older pictures from like Food and Wine. It looks better when I'm holding it than when I'm placing it on a trash can. So that's a positive.
That's the table of choice, you know.
I mean, that's everyone's default table when you're at Food and Wine or Flower and Garden or festival. I mean, it's a festival at Epcot these days, so
everything is.
I don't care. I'm past it. I just eat on the trash can. That's fine. But like, I guess, I mean, holding it up so you get a cute background behind you, right? So if the background is not in a good spot, you have to, you know, bring it there.
DizJabberz 71 Studios in New Jersey. We got New Jersey here. Guys, we love you. DizJabberz 71, Kate and Disney, out.
Hey, DizJabberz, this is Kate from Kate and Disney. Always remember, reach for the skies, and we'll see you next time.